Yeah, streaming live on YouTube and Twitch.
I'm gonna do the black guy's part. You do the white guy part.
I don't remember what
Eminem.
I don't remember what Eminem says.
Don't worry.
I can't rap like Eminem just because I'm intangibles.
Only thing you rapping is a sandwich, big boy.
I wish. Well, much so. You didn't have to.
That was really
didn't have to stick the landing.
Like he's already having a bad day,
like
you guys.
The bell sounded, and then you hit another shot at the end.
And he's doing it as
It's
he's
egregious.
eating.
I'm not eating.
Dude, you snack way
Stop
more than me.
playing
I'm not
with it
eating.
then. Give me-
Listen, I got us all.
I mean, it was you connoted it already with the only thing you rap is a sandwich, but then you were just like, bing, got one in, just one last one, and then the ref has to go, hey, too much. Jesus.
He's already having a bad day,
I'm having a
Leroy.
very bad day, Brittany.
And it's just like it's disrespectful.
but it's not my fault.
I'm having a very bad
It's the
day.
Heat's fault.
But you're punching.
But you're
him
not.
down
You're
on
punching
his-
down on him, and you're not helping the
Mm.
situation.
Oh,
Nope,
nobody's ever done that when I was having a bad day.
Why, the toe puns? Too much?
See? Oh, that was funny. I'm Brittany. Oh, key. Yuck it up.
Oh, man. If you guys are just tuning in, the Miami Heat are not going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Bucks are deciding to keep him. So I hope they enjoy themselves together. Honestly, truly, like,
Wouldn't it be something if it changed?
what do you mean? Just like, is it never mind we are trading him? Or
JK.
Yeah.
or he just decides I'm good with Milwaukee the rest of my career?
No. If he just said
Like Giannis just comes out and makes a stink?
no, or like
he not
did he
already done
do
that?
something or offer something that they say I couldn't pass up on it?
I would be surprised. I would be surprised if that happens.
There's a few teams that made trades that's like weird, like the Jazz.
Mm-hmm. All those picks for Triple J.
Yep. And the Wizards.
Yeah, I don't think the Wizards one's that weird. I think it's weird because their record stinks, but I do think they've been so, I guess, unlucky, you could say, in the lottery. Like, they never get the number one guy
Right.
with them trying to do this. So I think they're just trying to splash it up a little bit. Plus they're going to tank those guys. They're not going to play them the whole year. So they're going to still have their good pick.
Is Giannis ever going to play?
I don't know. Probably not. Adam Silver has no balls, so he'll probably be fine with him just sitting the rest of the year. He only has balls when it comes to screwing the Heat. What?
That's real positive.
It's the truth.
Is it?
It's the truth.
Okay.
You go down there for any other team where he looks like a Ken doll, but it comes to the Miami Heat, all of a sudden he's got a couple of grapefruits in his sack. It's
That
true.
was vivid.
It is vivid. You want to know what else is vivid? Him hiding the Terry Rozier scandal. Screwing me. That's what's vivid. Sorry. I'm not in a good place.
I know.
I'm going to mature. One of these days, I will mature. Okay? Today's not that day.
I'll allow it.
The Charlotte Hornets might make the playoffs this year. Somebody said Wizards and Hornets will both have more wins than the Heat next year. Charlotte is coming on strong.
You're not helping me right now.
What?
You're not helping me.
Couldn't even get past.
Thinking about other teams going strong.
Wait till Bam
Here
Adebayo.
we are.
Wait till Bam Adebayo has to go home to Carolina.
No way.
Okay.
Why would you say something like that?
No, I'm just saying,
Take
you
it
know.
back.
Take it back right now.
He makes a stink, you know, and then all of a sudden he's doing he's doing longing interviews saying, "Oh, I don't want to be the bad guy."
Listen,
Catching
this
lock.
is what I would say to players. Have you seen some of the cutthroat crap that teams have done to players? You don't need to apologize.
Imagine Bam and Asia raising their kids in Carolina. A couple of Carolina legends.
Can you like actually stop?
Yep.
I don't like this version of you.
No, I'm just saying. That's what happens.
He's-
Why should he stick
friend and
around?
Hug your friends.
Why should
right
he
now.
stick around?
His feelings are hurt.
Go give him a hug, Leroy.
Give him
Oh, yeah,
No.
I got news for Richie.
In 6 minutes, I'm gonna give him a cheeseburger.
Jose Alvarado.
That'll
with
make
the
him
Knicks.
happy.
You're very
Give him
you
a
know what you
hug,
lack? You
Leroy.
lack subtlety today.
But
You.
I'm gonna have one too. Food makes us happy.
He's gonna be crying over his burger.
Jose
No.
Alvarado's going to the Knicks. Grand Theft Auto from the Pelicans. I don't know what they're getting yet.
Nothing.
Shams and Chris Haynes reporting that.
Thanks, Shams.
So that's great.
He's shorter than the Photoshop of me next to JFig.
It's not Photoshop.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Somebody says mute me. No, mute you. I'm just dealing with the truth. He's gonna be catching laws from LaMelo and throwing it out to Con Knippel. Knippel's gonna be his new Duncan Robinson.
I really think you need to relax.
Hmm.
You're taking it too
How
far.
far
now.
is Charlotte from South Carolina? What's that? 4 hours?
Depends on what part of South Carolina.
Where's the University of South Carolina where Asia
In Columbia, so that's probably like 5 hours.
5 hours. What's that?
Mhm.
A puddle jump, Leroy? Look at them. They're gonna be the king and queen of the Carolinas, North and South, with their little babies. Why would you stay here? We're gonna be under the ocean anyway.
Wow. Okay, this is getting really
This
deep right
is
now. You know what? -1.
That was way too far.
What?
I'm sorry.
You became
Jeez.
dystopian there.
What are you
Minus
doing?
one
That's turned end of the world.
All right, Aquaman.
for propaganda.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Harvey Richie, what's up, man?
Are you okay, buddy?
No,
You need
No,
a
he's
hug?
not.
question is that?
I had to leave my desk. I had to tell them, think about this. Look, we have to make something out of nothing. We're going to have all of these young bucks. We're going to watch their future. We're going to watch them grow. Sadly, this is all we have, man. So we just got to make it work.
Don't they have to play to grow?
Yeah, when you say I get to watch them, do you mean I get to watch them wearing Sioux Falls?
You know, we're watching Kalel here in Miami.
Oh,
but
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
know what I'm
No, no,
hurt.
it's-
I'm hurt too, bro. I'm hurt.
Eric Spoelstra can't wait, you know. That's probably the one thing that he wants to do at the deadline. He probably is like, hey, you know what? Let's. What do you mean? He goes, what do you mean, Spell? He goes, you know. He goes, I don't understand. He goes, the big fella. Let's move on.
You much rather have
So-
5, 6, 9
Yeah,
guys.
give me, he's
out
like,
there.
hey, you know what I'd like? I'd like a 6'5" guard, something like that. You got any of those? Because you don't have any backup center. He goes, all right, whatever. You know, it's just an idea to kick out there. What am I left with? Didn't even get the bread man yesterday. Stupid.
We didn't want him. Okay.
Jaw's still out there.
Yeah, right. Why would I get nice things?
Pivot.
Pivot. Pivot.
Pivot.
Please. Schmeathan says Spo's going to send Kalel to Atlanta for Gabe Vincent.
Man, that's wild.
You're the only one who would like that.
No, why would I say that? It's a
QAM,
name
you're
bird.
on the air. What's your name?
Steph.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What do I say?
All right, Tobin. I know it seems like it's a horrible day, but let me just give you some perspective.
All right,
Okay.
I'm for it.
Why would we want Giannis?
Mm.
This is the same guy that couldn't beat the misfit Miami team when Jimmy was here.
Fair.
We beat them 4-1.
Right?
And then
Twice.
since he's lost Chris Middleton
Mm-hmm.
and Drew Holiday, they've done absolutely nothing.
True.
I don't want that guy. He's great in the regular season, but in the playoffs, he can't shoot.
Can't stay
He has
healthy.
no low post game. He has no outside game. We're better off now. The only thing the Heat need to do is get rid of Tyler Hero,
Mm-hmm.
and then let's move on with what we have. It's not as bad of a day as it seems.
All right. Thanks, Steph.
That was
Yeah.
sweet.
You tried. I mean, I give you props. You know, I'm going to give him the point.
Point for color.
I mean, Steppy did win that stupid title because Bryn Forbes lit us up like a Christmas tree.
Look at Leroy.
It's just like the way he just walks out.
Walks out. Doesn't even
Doesn't say
care
a
to
word.
check on his friend.
No, he just wants to pile
His-
on.
Like his eyes very
Make
clearly on the cheeseburger that he's about to have.
Look, the thing that hurts the most, guys, is that I'm going to watch every game. You know, everybody else will check out. I'm
Mhm.
going to watch every game because I'm a sicko.
Mhm.
So I'll sit here and I'll watch. You know, Spo's gonna, you know, if he's gonna put me in the high chair and spoon feed me, you know, Andrew Wiggins and Simone Fontecchio future, then I mean I'm gonna watch it. That's it. But I'm not gonna like it.
That needs to be a picture.
I'm not gonna like it. You know, all I wanted to come into this year was if I wasn't gonna win, at least I was gonna see, you know, Kalel and Nico and Pella and Kasparis, and I'm surprised how good Jaime's been this year.
Thank goodness.
They can't even lean into that because heavens to Betsy, if they were under 500 first, they had won 37 games last year. What's up, Kyle?
We're going to do some more fun tech your future then. I mean, I'll get.
Let's see when he fixes his phone. You know what? You take a break there, buddy. You get settled. We got to take a break. Man. All right, we're on till 2. We'll keep an eye on if anything else happens before the trade deadline. Back after this. Welcome back, everybody. Tobin and Leroy here with you. Was putting us in the ocean too much? Is that where I went too far today?
Yes.
Okay, I apologize.
If you have to ask.
It was a little far because that's like our mortality, and like I think that was a little far for Giannis.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
Went really
okay.
dark really fast.
I didn't like the Aja and Bam Carolina
The who?
landscape.
Asia?
Her name is Aja, I thought.
Mm-mm.
Mm, sorry, my apologies.
Mm-mm.
I get a -1 now.
-1.
What? Do you get a -1 for calling the best women's basketball player on the planet Aja?
You know, my apologies to
For
Asia.
butchering English.
My apologies, Asia.
Big word for me, dog.
It's not like it was just a mispronunciation of the name. It's not like you're acting like I don't know. Regardless, I didn't like the picket fence.
Calling the
Carolina.
halftime performer this upcoming week Bad Booney.
Well, you know what? It's kind of like when Vlad says, how does he say Pela's name?
Pele?
Pele.
Pele?
Or he says somebody else.
You were saying Zubak. What were you saying earlier?
If it's a
Zubac.
That's how
Isn't
you
it
say his name.
Zubak
Oh, wait. Khalil instead of Kalal.
instead of Kalal?
Some people still call him Khalil, but even though
bothers
it's called,
me.
that does bother me. But no, that is Zubac. That's how you say his name.
I thought it was Zubak.
I thought it was Zubac. Is
I
it
don't
Bach?
know. I think it's Bach. I always hear
Asia
Bach.
Wilson's more famous than Zubac or Bach,
Sure.
whatever. Kyle, hello.
Hey guys, so I know the vibes are a little low right now,
Mhm.
but listen, we still got 3 hours. This
Well,
this could be posturing.
2 hours and 15 minutes.
2 hours and 15 minutes. My bad. This could be Pat Riley not wanting to put Pella on the table. This could be there still could be something. Shams has been wrong before. Just saying, let's give it some time.
Bless your heart. QAM, what's your name?
Gordon.
Hey, Gordon, you're on the air. What do you want to say, buddy?
No, I mean, I don't want to spend 20 minutes talking about Josh McRoberts again, but I mean, I spent a lot of money to go to these games, and I would tell you this. It's just, I don't want to see Jaime Jaquez and all these guys for 30 minutes a game, and that's what it's become. And while the Dolphins have sucked for so long, the Heat have been relevant and have been the team that we've been able to latch on and say, like, that's the team, and that's going to get us through all these months because the Dolphin season usually ends by October, November, and they're irrelevant.
True.
But we can latch on to the Heat. But the reality is this. It's like I've never seen a team now more irrelevant and more boring to watch. I don't want to watch this product. It's not interesting. And I can tell you this. I know we all love Bam Adebayo, and he's a very unique player. But on a championship quality team, and we may have this argument, and happy to have it, he should be your third best player. Your first two players should be the guys that you can count on to score 20 points a night. And he's not that kind of guy. He's a really unique and great at a lot of things, but he's your third best player on a championship team. And the Heat.
I don't really think there's much of an argument. I think that it's been kind of proven what Bam's ceiling is, especially to lead a team with a record. I think that Bam is a guy who needs better players to lift his ceiling as well.
All right,
so I don't think that you're saying anything inflammatory there.
So then my question to you is that if we can't get any better with what we have, and clearly we can't throw anything to get a player like Giannis or whatever,
right?
That all the players and all the things that we've got, the picks, these guys that are nice players,
Mm-hmm.
The reality is we don't have what it's going to take to get that player and still keep Bam. And I think we're at a point where we may just have to say, you know what, this whole thing doesn't work. And we've got to start all over again. And we've got to reinvent this team. And if Bam has to be part of that process to do that, and he's got to go because we got to throw Bam in to get someone else, then we're going to have to do it. It is what it is.
Appreciate the call, Gordon. I don't think that they're going to do that with him. I think it would have to be him going to them. Like, I don't know at one point does Bam go to the organization and say, hey, what are we doing? I want to win too. I don't know what that level. And I think that's part of the thing that maybe is into why they won't tank. I don't think they're not tanking. Well, let me take that back. I don't think they're not tanking for Bam Adebayo. I think that is kind of the organizational philosophy. The one thing I would say that I don't think that this organization is giving the fan base enough credit for, I think for a long time, because I went to those games. I started really like covering the team. I would go for the station to the 08, 09 teams a lot when it was D-Wade with Michael Beasley and that kind of cast of misfits that, you know, Chuck would go on TV and say that it was Michael Jackson with a bunch of Tito's. And yeah, that building was not all the way full. And I think there's a level of the Heat organization that feels like they will lose this entire fan base if they take a step back and play for ping pong balls and that they can't get the market back. And I don't think that's the case. I think that one of the things that they should look upon as credit to them as an organization is because you have put a standard down for this organization. It was kind of what D-Wade was saying about this not being good enough. I feel like the fan base would give you the benefit of the doubt if it took a year or two to get the right type of things in a row to get this organization back to relevance. Like, you haven't done a Dallas Mavericks. You haven't even done a Sixers last year where the Sixers basically just went in the toilet and got Edgecomb. Like, if the Miami Heat went into this year and said, Bam, like if they pulled a Bam, rest your back the rest of the year, trade off Norman, trade off Wiggins, I think the Heat has this fear like 4 people would show up to the arena, and I don't think that's the case. I think that you could get this fan base revitalized. You just got to get the right player to do it. I do think that the player that probably every fan would like to watch a little bit more on this team because he's the most entertaining product when he's right is your 7'1" center, but the coach would rather have him on a leash of playing him 4 minutes a half, and if he has one guy blow past him, that's it. He goes into a shell. So I think the fan base, a guy who we've seen, you know, probably the best player going right now, and Victor Wembanyama, one of the only guys we've seen have the physical tools to even have a success against him, is Khalil Ware. But you don't want to lean into that for whatever reason. So that's a problem too. Eric Spoelstra keeps talking about that this is the most young players they've had in a long time, like it's some type of a burden for him. And I'm sorry, that's how the league works right now. It's a young man's league. And you're not sitting here with D-Wade in the peak of his powers, Spo, to lean on like a Snuggie, and that will comfort you for not having Michael Beasley. Like, you're going to have to do this. And you've done this with undrafted gems, guys who are a little more mature, like Duncan Robinson and Gabe Vincent and Kendrick Nunn, you know, and so like you could put up with one Tyler Hero, but when you got a bunch of young guys on this team, this coach does need to get more on board with playing young guys. And I do think that that's a philosophy with this organization that he's looked a little bit at with an arm's length. He has not embraced the youth movement of this team. And I think that's unfortunate because I got to tell you, I think the people in player personnel, especially the drafting department and scouting department, I think they've done a hell of a job given the picks that they've had. But it's a little frustrating when you see flashes, but oh no, they're taking their power's about to go out. When you see flashes like this, not D-Wade flashes of their talent, and the minute that there seems to be a little bit of a struggle, rats off a ship. Especially for some other guys more than others. And it does feel like other guys get to play by different rules, and you just never know who that is. So I'm telling you right now, this is not just a Heat fan in me who's banging on the table. I want a star. I said this after you guys didn't get Kevin Durant. Okay? I said, I don't understand this. You're holding back somebody who you're not playing right now. And it seems to me like you guys don't really believe in Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero as cornerstone guys, because if you won't add them, one of the best scorers in NBA history, who is good enough to add to those guys that you feel is worthy of being the piece that gets you back to any type of relevance? And you keep putting yourself in these pipe dream scenarios of Giannis and cap space, and maybe we'll get Joker because he's BFS with Jovic, when, by the way, Jovic probably hates it here because the coach also has him on a short leash. You have all of these things that are frustrating the fan base because you don't want to put the all-in move, but yet you won't take the step back and be like a little less respectable than the play-in and go through some struggles. And the thing that's frustrating is when you're forced into it and there's injuries, those guys seem to do good. But then you forget about them and then they can never come back. So what this fan base wants is direction, not just floating around here. So if it's not going to get Ja Morant and it's not going to get Giannis Antetokounmpo or whoever, Donovan Mitchell or Siakam or whoever, fine. But then can you at least get to a spot where you replenish your supply or make some tough decisions on extending Tyler Hero or not extending Tyler Hero, extending Norman Powell or not extending Norman Powell? You should probably not extend those guys. You should probably figure out where the place is, because what the hell are he going to do paying $35 million to a 33-year-old shooting guard? What's the point? What does this team need that for? To get waxed in the first round? What for? It was a great trade. I respect that you did something. You had a little bit of juice to start the season. We were having fun, but the juice ran out. Everybody got run into the ground. They all had lower body injuries. You tried to gimmick the system. Then Bam went into his worst slump of the season. It coincided with you losing all trust in Kel'el Ware. All momentum from the season has been killed. So it's time to have big boy discussions in that building. It doesn't have to be go get a star, but it sure as hell has to be, this is our actual plan for the future. And so you guys losing your magic touch because there's no more free agent hauls anymore. It doesn't exist in basketball. The next thing has to be, we got to go find a real franchise-changing talent. I think you guys know how that goes. Because if you can't trade for him, you can't free agent sign him, there's only one way to go get him. And you need to stop doing this pussyfooting around the play-in and get to a spot where you have some real conversations about your future and go with that plan. Hey, Leroy, it's time to go to break though now, dude. You just came back. Like, you missed an entire segment.
Clearly, I missed a lot of talking, but I didn't miss the topic.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Same thing. Just lashing out. Back after this.